All right, that should be good. We should be good to go. Let me just make sure that this is set up before I get with y'all and talk about the latest update on 2K24. Should have a lot of players happy out there in regards to this badge progression stuff. I know a lot of players were just bothered by badge progression. A lot of players do like it as well. I can't front, but man, if folks don't have their badges up to par, and then they go up against players who do, they end up struggling and it bothers them. I just want to let everybody know. Hey, what up, y'all? Martin, Gosh Thriller. Sorry if I missed any comments. What's goody, my G's? King 2K, William, DBO, Jay Anderson, Tantrum out there. Cam, what up? Hope you good as well. Let me just put this over here and make sure that the live is up. I'll get to the comments. What up, Luke? Pay promo in the building. Appreciate you, Brandon Thompson. Appreciate the vibes, man. All right, man. Weezy in the building. Toonie, what up? What's goody? What up, y'all? What up, y'all? Salute, y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate the love y'all be showing, man. Jay Nuisance, I see you. Jeremiah, the Art of Rashid, DJ Swags. What is it? Swagson? OG, what up? King Natty in the building. Zay, what up? Gino, what up? What up, y'all? What up, y'all? All right, man, let's get to it. I don't like to waste. It's just a little roll call if you're new here. The folks come out, they show a lot of love, and I want to show that love back by giving them a shout out, acknowledging their presence. There ain't nothing worse. There ain't nothing worse than when you go into a live stream and you just completely get ignored. I try my best. The live streams have been really active recently, so I try my best to read as many comments as possible. But definitely when we start up the stream, if you're here first, boom, I'm gonna say what up, give you a shout out and all that good stuff. What up, James Williams? What's good? I think so too, Billy. I feel like it's been good as well. Little Tantrum joined as a pro and now has the badge by his name. Appreciate you, man. Hey, if you guys want to join as a member and get a badge by your name as well, which increases if your badge changes with time that you're subscribed, you could become a member. All you got to do is type !join in this live stream chat, and the link will come up and you could join as a member and get a badge by your name as well. All City Big Red. What's goody? Wavy Visuals. Appreciate you commenting, man. All City Big Red with the $5 super chat says the gold is out. 100K on the way. What up, enchantment? Mr. Compton in the building. Little Tantrum, I appreciate you joining as a member, by the way. I admit I was complaining about 2K. Now that I'm doing better in rec, showing is kind of fun. Yeah, what up, Wavy Shinobi? Same for me, man. Same for me. You know what's the beauty of some of the things? And we're going to get into everything. We're going to get into the update, y'all. We're going to get into everything you need to know. Keep you guys up to date. That's what we do here. What up, Sir Talks? What's good, y'all? Mad love, man. I appreciate y'all. I really appreciate y'all. Jay, so I see what it is. The real Lil T, I see you. Blessed AK, I see you. What's goody? All right, man. We finna get this joint going. We try to, it's good, man. It's good to get this type of love. And in the beginning, we want to acknowledge everybody. So if you're one of the first people to come into the stream and you say, what up, and you catch me before I start rolling, because when I start rolling, I just keep talking, and I'm not even really a talker, y'all. I'm really not a talker like that. But man, we be talking about 2K stuff. There I go. I start to, what up, Semper? What's going on? When we get into this 2K stuff, then I get the rambling. The Boring Life of Faith with the 99-cent super chat. Let's go. But yeah, I start getting to ramble. Great 2K. You actually have to play the full game. You have to put in work, just the latency. What up, Rome? But yeah, I was going to say, because the homie said that he's, he didn't really like 2K24. And then as he started playing, he feels differently about it. Now that he's doing better. Hockey boys, what up? But I've had the same experience. So I'm out there and not similar to the point that I didn't like it. I've always liked 2K24 since its release. I've been enjoying myself. But as my player is progressing and I'm adding these attributes, yeah, it's noticeable what I'm able to do out there on the court outside of, if you go bring us, I think we all know we're very limited. We bring a 60 overall out to the rec center. You feel me? So why boost Gatorade costs so much in this game? That's what it is, brass. That's what it is. What up, Ron G? Yeah, the update is already out. The update is live right now, y'all. And we're gonna review the update. But what I was saying was, as I begin to add these attributes, I think I'm like a 73 or 74 overall right now. I'm able to do so much more on the court, and it shows, bro. So whatever formula they got with the attributes and the badges, I know it's hard for us to take in because we initially just drop money on the game, drop money on our builds. But if you so happen to do the process very similar to what I'm doing, just upgrading, you will indeed see the differences in your player as you upgrade. I get to add, I'm no money spent this year, yeah. So I'm like having to save just to get a dunk package. So I just put the LeBron dunk package on. Now my finishing is so much better as I'm increasing my bunny badge, hopping into the paint, my spin cycle badge to spin into the paint. It's been a good experience, man. And I think if anything that I'm learning so far about this, I think defense is all right. We can get into it though. I think, and the homie just says, just play without boost, y'all. I think as we go along, we might end up finding out that you may not be needing to like make boost your top priority or pay out money your top priority. We'll see what happens, man. To each their own. I know if you would have told me this last year, I'd have been like, get out of my face, B. What you talking about? No boost. Yeah, man, if you don't get up out of here, you bot. That was my mentality just last year. You ain't gonna convince me that you're playing without boost. And the second we lose, everybody's gonna be, side eyeing you. They're gonna put that side eye on you, and you're gonna be like worried in the corner. But yeah, Semper Reloaded with the $4.99 super chat say, you think they will patch all the heinous ref calls, like when I calls my Stanley Dunk offensive interference and uphold the challenge? I'm not. I don't know if I read that wrong. Like when I calls my standing dunk offensive interference, or when the ref calls and uphold the challenge. I'm not sure. I knew it was going to be a problem. What advice? Appreciate your super chat, Semper Reloaded. I knew it was going to be a problem when I saw the whistle badge. How many of you knew it was going to be a problem the second you saw the whistle badge? I said, what in the world? Now, mind you, all these changes throughout the years, especially when we consider like 2K21, where it was hella like, if you guys thought 23 was crazy with the drives and the finishing, 21 was a nightmare. And I was bodying everything. I had a really good build. I was catching bodies left and right, tons of clips, but it got so old so fast because you knew it wasn't based off of your skill. It was 2K that just had the finishing slider up extra high, and defenders that were damn near guarding the corner were getting pulled in to contact dunks. So it was just so unrealistic, and I really disliked it. This year, it feels way more fluid, in my opinion. But when we come from something like that, 21, it was just all finishing. And then we go through a nice little transition in 22, and then 23 is back to finishing, but just more so, again, finishers weren't, it didn't feel like as a finisher you were skilled. It just felt like interior defense was so handicapped. So when I take those things into consideration, and then we go into 24 expecting a huge transition in understanding how finishing should be versus interior defense, and then we see the whistle badge, and I'm like, oh lordy, they finna call everything with the homie that got the whistle badge. I like the whistle badge too, though. I can't front. When you're trying to finish, the joint is dope. but it undermines the defense, and that's what I don't like. What up, Frank Daniel? What up? Baseline out of bounds calls, forget about it. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into why we're here. We're talking about the update. The update is currently live right now, yeah. So if let me make sure, see what I got here. I could probably make that smaller there. Yeah, the update is live right now as per Zach Timmerman. And I gotta say, Zach Timmerman is doing his damn ting. He ain't playing no games. He's calling people out too. I saw the homie Brutal Sims video calling people out who trying to troll on the internet, saying that one thing is one thing when one thing is something totally else. But people can't hit free throws. Well, I got a 65 free throw and I was hitting with a 29 free throw. So I can't accept that argument. We do miss randomly. A free throw, in my opinion, should be a free throw. It shouldn't be that difficult to hit. But it's not like you can't hit a free throw at all. You can. And I was doing it with a 29 free throw. So it's hard for me to say. Posted 2 videos on Twitter, the 2 worst calls I've ever had. Nice. All City OG, 100K, here we come. Keep up the great work. Appreciate you and what you do for the community. Appreciate the $5 super chat, OG, man. Tell your wife I said thank you. Appreciate you. OG gonna kill me for that later. All right, man, let's get into it. This is the update right here. Let me just pull it up so I can have a clear view of it myself, because what y'all looking at is totally different from what I'm looking at. I got it here, and I can read it off, and we can get back into the comments and talk about it, man. Hey, what up, Tron in the building? What's good? What's good? All right, Zach Timmerman sent out this tweet earlier today. I just dropped a video on it. I try and update you guys. The second we get the information, if I get it, I'm trying to drop a video or go live to talk about it. So if I go live, it's normally for a reason. The same with a video. I'm not just dropping videos to waste your time. We've had a ton of views in the last 28 days. We're up to 1.1 million views, which is pretty dope for this channel. The hard work is paying off, and you guys showing your support is truly appreciated. Zach Timmerman sent out this tweet saying, data from your games arrived. Now, I don't know what he means by that. Maybe they were just waiting on the feedback. I don't know how that works for them. But they obviously got the gameplay data, and they realized that they made a mistake. He says the data made it clear how badge progression is going. Expectations were set for the ship date, and it's evident we overshot at times. When's the last time you heard a dev acknowledge what they did that was wrong, and not only say what we did was wrong and we're going to look into it, or something vague like we're normally used to receiving? The homie said, we realized we did wrong, so I went in and got the joint fixed, and it's live right now. He goes on to say harder to hit badges suffered most, but others as well. So he could have just looked at the harder to hit badges. He looked at everything and saw that the other ones were getting affected as well. So he said today's update in combination with last week's update hits the following issues. Progression, the first bullet point is progression increase for most badges in all modes. Most notably when you go online and play against another player. Also, not only are you going to get an increase to your progression, but your regression of the badge is going to slow down. And the next bullet point, it says regression decrease for most badges in all modes, and most notably online, player versus player. In regards to some of the perks, the immunity perk was made stronger. The drill savant perk was made stronger. They offered a higher win modifier not too long ago, but now it's even higher now. So a higher win modifier in almost all cases. The difficulty modifier adjustments, there's something done there. Difficulty modifier adjustments. So I guess they just made adjustments to the difficulty modifier. Hopefully we get more, because currently I'm playing on rookie mode and I don't get much out of that. I'm going to have to start increasing it. My player is getting up to par now, so I could probably increase the levels that I'm playing at. And faster progression in your drills. I noticed that it was a waste of time for me to go out there and do drills because you barely got any progression. And if you don't activate the badge, the game that you're playing, then it immediately regressed back down to 0. So I had stopped doing the drills. So I'm happy to see that they have faster progression for drills as well. That's super dope. Salute to y'all, man. We'll get to the comments. Vibe out in the comments for a little while. You playing 2K this live? I will go live. I will go live and play the game. But right now we're talking about this update. In case you guys haven't seen. Yeah, the drills are trash, right? Irv, I didn't like the drills. I thought we was getting a whole new set of drills. I don't mind the drills so much because you could practice your shooting. And it's different for me. My approach is different from the last few years, and it's probably different from your approach too, because I'm really trying to master my shot because I'm limited. Being a lower overall, I'm trying to master that shot, and I pay attention to things just a little bit closerly. In my career, does your clothing not transfer on role games? I don't know. Why do you say that? I've been playing my career nonstop. Yesterday I played for a while. Semper Reloaded says strengthening and weakening perks can make your build weaker by allowing you to specialize new builds that are much stronger. Blake with the $4.99 super chat, just cause it's a vibe. Appreciate you, Blake. They need to fix box beasts. Well, they added some tuning, Jokish, to the rebounding. So, your box out beast should be good now. We had issues. The reason why you weren't getting the full effects of box out beast was because those rebounds were going long every freaking time. So you're doing what you're supposed to do as a rebounder, getting in position and boxing out, but the rebounds were going long, undermining the whole reasoning for a box out. Just asking, I know that'll get me through. I didn't get to read that statement. Martin23 said, what up, Martin? I have a 77 3-point as a point guard and shooting 42% in rec. I hope they don't change the shooting. Right. Thank you. So now how am I supposed to hear complaints about shooting when Martin is shooting 42%? And by the way, if you guys don't know, 42% is now considered good. You couldn't say 42% last year or the 10 years prior. In 2K24, 42% is a good shooting percentage. And that's what it's come to, yeah. And he got a 77-3. Nasty NASDAQ, what up? I made a build that gets every badge but post-scoring badges. Nice. All City, if you get Gatorade at the facility, it's half off. Interesting, but yeah, I haven't played not one game with Gatorade or boost. Well, nothing that I've gotten. I had like 5 boosts from the beginning when it started, and then I must have did some quests because my player had like a few boosts per category just yesterday. I don't know if I completed a quest that gives you boosts. I didn't see no quest that gave me boosts, but I had boosts on my player, but it was only a few per category. Shooting isn't hard. It just takes a little to dial in the smaller windows. Yeah. Yeah, it is. I kind of like the change per se, but I think we need an indicator. I think something needs to pop up on your screen. You know how we got that shooting slump indicator, and Mike Wayne confirmed that shooting slump is just to let you know that your teammate grade is getting a hit and it has nothing to do with your shooting. But he did say he's going to use the green window as the determining factor on when you're like, he's going to tune that green window when your percentages get higher. So I wish we had an indicator to say, all right, your green window is being tuned right now. We don't have that, so you got to miss and then realize that your green window has been tuned. So it's a little tough. I wish we had more information on that indicator in practice. I heard tuning or turning off. Well, we tried playing crossplay. We tried turning crossplay off because there are rumors that going through the community that they're saying if you turn off crossplay, then you won't have to suffer as much latency or lag. So we turned it off and I didn't notice anything. But then again, I got a player that's not fully up to par. So I'm not moving super fast out there. Maybe you guys have noticed more than me. PSA, if you're looking to make custom shoes, they aren't wearable in the rec for some reason. Oh, get the hell out. Well, I guess that's a good thing for me this year because I normally make tons of custom shoes every year. And this year, I'm not going to do that. I don't got no 10K to drop on it this year for no custom shoes. I'm struggling to get enough VC up just to upgrade my player. And by the way, I appreciate everyone who's offered like VC donations. We are not doing that. No money spent is no money spent. Any VC I get has to be through my gameplay. What's your overall and 3-point percentage? My 3-point percentage is sitting like at 25%. And I think I'm anywhere between a 73 and a 74 right now. But yeah, the last I checked, I think it was just over 25%. That's pretty tough. I turned off crossplay and switched from playing in Elite Park to Rise. And for me, the delay is so much better. Interesting. All right. I tried playing Park and that joint was just tough. I don't know if I'm going to play Park this year. Shooting is easier if you go off your visual cue and not your muscle memory. And I think, I'm learning a lot. Personally, I'm learning a lot in regards to shooting from playing offline. And one other factor that we really got to take this stuff into consideration is your stamina. So I noticed offline that when my stamina takes a hit, that seems to be the largest adjustment to my shot. So one of the key things when you're out there is maintain your stamina. How come they took out All-Star Team Up? I have no idea. What made you try no money spent method? Well, what made me try this, that was T. Brooks who asked that. What made me try the no money spent method is, I'll keep this brief because I think some of the folks who've been here a while have been hearing this story and they're like, not again, please. but over the last 3 years, I haven't truly enjoyed myself on 2K. And each year from 21, 22, and 23, I deleted it before the end of the annual cycle. Prior to that, from 2K20, to 2K is all I played. I've spent hours upon hours on the game, and in 2K20, I had my legend run, so I played that game a lot. When I went to check my PlayStation transaction history after I deleted 2K23, I noticed I spent $1,200 on that game. I said, oh, hell nah. What was more troubling is that I didn't even realize I spent that much money. And that's not how I operate on a day-to-day basis. So I said, 2K must really got a hold on me if I didn't even realize I spent that money. They must really got a hold on me if I didn't even enjoy myself and I kept spending money. So I look back on my experience with 2K23 and I started realizing that I kept making bills to try and find fun. Where from 2K20 prior, fun was just a part of the package when you bought the game. It was just, at the very least, you knew you was having fun. Being that I didn't have fun on 2K23 and I spent that much money, I said, oh, hell no, something got to give. I got to change, and I got to change ASAP. And that's how we started this no money spent grind for 2K24. And ironically, I'm freaking having fun. You remember the times? Yeah, yeah. You remember the times where, man, you used to just turn on 2K, you knew you was in for hours. Well, that's what I'm back to. Now I'm looking forward to getting on 2K again. Now I'm looking forward to what quest am I going to complete? And I guess I needed this change, man. I needed the change of scenery. You go into rec nonstop. The only new thing that you see is when you're making your new build, and then you bring them right into rec. So I went through that for a couple years, and this change of scenery is working out really well for me. And trust me, I tried last year to change the scenery and play my career, and I could not do it. It was horrendous last year. This year, much better experience. A lot of challenges to meet. You're challenging yourself, and then, every time you get on the court, and then, as you increase your attributes, you can see your player being able to do much more. So I'm liking it. Appreciate y'all, man. I spent about that much. 2K24 cool for sure. This is the best one I played. I did 15-year fez. This my escape. I hear that little tantrum. Whatever's your escape, you know, you need to make good use of it. I like 2K24 as well. Let's go back to Blazers versus Bulls on Sega. On God, 2K20, last best 2K. That's how I feel, P. Dot. I feel the same way. I said, man, back then it used to be just nothing but fun. It used to just be nothing but fun, man. You know, we'd be frustrated about little things. You know what the biggest complaint was for us on 2K20? How come we got the same part? Nothing to do with gameplay. To that end, 2K devs are really, really, really trying to make sure you guys are happy with gameplay. I think their hearts are in this one. I don't know, but what do y'all think about that? Is this all finesse? Who knows? City took a stand and found his love for the game again. Yeah, facts. Yeah, that's the best way to phrase it. I took a stand to say, you know, I can't keep giving 2K this money in microtransactions, recurrent consumer spending after, you know, so you spending your money after you buy the base unit. I come from an era, personally, I come from an era where you could buy multiple games with the amount of money that we spend on 2K. And that's what I've been trying to do over the last few years as well, trying out new games. Us sports gamers, man, we just don't, man. We be stuck in our own little bubble, huh? We be stuck, B. We just be hella reluctant to try out a new experience. And they're out there, y'all. They are out there. Give yourself the opportunity to try. I mean, it is like a zen. I'll tell you what it does for me. I'll tell you what it did for me, at least. It was like a zen experience, B. Like going on freaking Zelda Breath of the Wild is what started me on this venture. And then Tears of the Kingdom. And then now I'm playing, what the hell is that game called? Baldur's Gate 3. And a ton of little games when I got on Elden Ring. Ah, man, just this Ghost of Tsushima, just this zen experience, no pressure of online gameplay, but there's the challenges you receive from these developers is pretty dope. It's nice, at least because I'm so committed to online gameplay and always wanting to challenge somebody else. When you get these offline games, it's almost like, at least I convince myself, I'm challenging the developer. Will the developer beat me? You know, can I figure out the challenge that the developer set forth in front of me? So, yeah. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 is unreal. I have played the God of War series, and I'm not a big fan of the God of War series. I know y'all might hate me for saying that, but I'm just Red Dead Redemption 2 is one of my favorite games of all time, point blank, period. Zelda's my favorite. Zelda Breath of the Wild was my favorite. Tears of the Kingdom is dope as well. But Red Dead Redemption is right behind Zelda. Red Dead Redemption 2. Whew, that game was so dope, bro. But God of War and Spider-Man, I had fun when I played it the first time. I'm looking forward to the release of part 2. God of War, I can't mess with the linear stuff. I hate developers forcing me down a path, bro. I think it could be fun every now and then. You get on it, it'll be fun, but it's not a fulfilling experience. I like when I get on games, I like them to take me away, B. I like to get immersed into the world like I feel in Baldur's Gate 3 right now. I'm immersed into that world. But for some reason, that joint, that it just doesn't work for me. The God of War joint. No Man's Sky. Yeah, I love No Man's Sky. Salute to you, Slits. Yeah, No Man's Sky is another one. I still got it on my system. Reluctant to delete it because it's one of those that take you away. Dynasty Warriors, and I'll get in my EXO and spend hours just farming on a planet on No Man's Sky. I love the game. It is dope. I can't front, B. I can't front. I play Call of Duty as well. Yep. The homies are really trying to get me into it. And I like it. I like it a lot. I even downloaded Modern Warfare so I could grind guns. But then 2K dropped. And now we're here. Yeah, I don't like how they hold your hand. That's the way to put it. I don't like how they hold your hand. I think God of War is good for some people, but it's just not my type of game, bro. I don't like having my hand held. And when you hear the games that I'm talking about that I like, when you talk about Ghost of Tsushima, and then you talk about Red Dead Redemption 2, the games that I have the most fun in and that I just get lost in are the ones that I'm able to explore freely. No Man's Sky, Zelda games, Red Dead Redemption 2, Ghost of Tsushima, and now Baldur's Gate 3. So yeah, I'm burnt on Call of Duty. Yeah. It weighs on you. 'Cause the reason why I'm not playing Call of Duty as often as I would like to is because I guess I'm in like sometimes I enjoy being in that Zen moment. And you ain't in no Zen when you play Call of Duty. At least I don't be. After I get off, I be feeling like, I guess the best word to describe it is like anxious, or how do you say, like your adrenaline is pumping. And I'm like, nah, I don't be wanting to have my adrenaline pumping like that all the time. I love Elden Ring. Elden Ring was super dope, and I'm not one of those players. You see, I'm not one of those players that like getting beat. The challenge, they did something special with Elden Ring, in my opinion, because a player like me, it's hard to get a player like me onto a game like Elden Ring, as difficult as that game is. But I kept with the challenge. I kept with it, and you got to die to win, basically, because you got to rinse and repeat. So you're going to die. And that was hard for me, to the point that I was spending 3 hours on one boss. And you didn't even know the time passed, bro. That's crazy. But that's one of those, I had the moment and now it's gone type of games. I'm glad I got it under my belt, but it's a gone because I can't. That takes up too much of my time, bro. That joint take up too much. I can't spend 3 hours on a boss, bro. I'm like, nah, B, that's just a little too difficult. Some of it is just too challenging. I'd rather be challenged mentally first than in a physical fight. I guess it is like a puzzle to find out how to beat a boss, but yeah, Elden Ring was fire. Appreciate you, the homie from Detroit. What up, though, Al? Call of Duty is rigged. All the patents got leaked. Apex Legends, best FPS game out now, and it's free. Plus, they have packs and insane cosmetics. Yeah, a lot of people talk about that Apex. I might have to look into it again. What up, Ayat? Or Iyad? I agree. I'm ashamed to admit, but I'm an OG gamer at this point. Even though $40 to $50 was a lot for games, parents would still cop every few months because it kept us inside and entertained. Yeah. You got to cop that farming simulator and build the whole farm. It's super relaxing. Well, I tried Power Washer. There's some games that are just a little too relaxing for me. So I tried, I really went out there and explored. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to explore different games. You guys know I created my second channel, All City 2. You could type ! And the number 2, and the link to my second channel will come up, or my second gaming channel, I'll say. So I was out there scoping different games, and I just come to find out that I like a specific style of gameplay. There's one specific style of gameplay that keeps me on and intrigued and immersed, and that's this like role playing, not full on action RPG, but puzzle based action is really what I kind of like. I love the idea of open world puzzles. That's why I was so immersed into Zelda, because they do it like the best. You ever heard of a game called Precinct? It's a cop game from Rockstar. No, I haven't. Yo, All City, question for you. How you feel about not being able to shoot around in the Pro-Am? I didn't realize that was a thing, and we haven't even gone into Pro-Am, Stewie. I didn't realize that was a thing. That sucks that you can't shoot around. Was it start you from a lobby or something? I tried Persona Royal. Yep, I tried that one as well. It didn't lock me in. I tried Fallen Order. I tried to beat it. I was on it for a while. I ain't playing. I was out there trying games, bro. So yeah, I tried I think it was Fallen Order. Because the new one had came out. I don't know what the new one is named. But before I wanted to play the new one, the old one had gotten so much praise. I said, well, let me give that a shot. And I thought it was pretty dope, but still didn't keep. There was something with the movement that would throw me off. It still didn't keep me locked in. I might give it another. It was nothing bad about it, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, maybe it's Jedi Survivor. Yeah, that's the new one, right? Yeah. What up, Heck? What's good, man? Anybody checking out Phantom Liberty? Jedi Survivor was solid. There's a new co-op mech coming out. Looks sick. All right. Oh, I played Ghost of Tsushima. I done that one 2 times over, bro. Yeah. I was out. Like, I ain't playing, yeah. I was out there. I was trying to think of what I could do for my second channel. Zelda came out, so we pumped out content for Zelda. And then I want that second channel to be me just gaming. I want to bring it back to gaming. And that's what I've been doing out there. And I kind of, now I'm fortunate enough because of that experience that of me exploring, I was able to pivot the channel and now bring this channel back to fun again. So now I look at 2K even differently to the point that I'm able to do no money spent, which is dope. That's huge because it's just not a part of our content creation culture where we go no money spent. Almost any content creator, or a lot of content creators will tell you, no, you got to spend it because you make content. I'm like, nah, bro. I don't got to do nothing. So yeah, I played a lot of what up, Stretch Pig? Was good, bro. Horizon Forbidden West, I played that one as well. I was out there, V. I was out there. Horizon Forbidden West is freaking dope. Horizon Zero Dawn had me. That was another game that just had me locked in all the way to the end. The storyline was super dope. Assassin's Creed, the one before the new one that's coming out, that one I was on. Also, the Big Red told me about that one, and I stood on that for a while. I thought it was pretty dope. I see the new one coming out as well. All right, get back to the grind, OG. Catch up with you. I'm not too sure about the new one. I'm not too sure about the newest. I'm glad that we could just chill and vibe out, talk about other games too. Man. It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope to just have a live stream and talk about other games because I be feeling like the 2K community be stuck in a bubble, bro. And I'm like trying to get us, at least in my own little way, go out there and explore because you're missing out, bro. You're missing out. And I'm not, I've spent years only playing 2K, years only playing Call of Duty. It was within the last few years that I decided to venture out again. And man, did I find some stuff that was fun. Horizon is one of the best games, bro. Yeah, you won't regret playing Horizon. And I recommend starting with the first one, Horizon Zero Dawn. It's free if you got the PlayStation. But that joint got me locked in, put me in a cheese. It's a lot to understand. You got to understand how to fight in Horizon. Which arrows to equip and how to, there's these big robot monsters you got to, eliminate and you got to use the right arrows for their particular weak point. So it was just dope, bro. VR is the new wave. I think we still got some time before VR is the new wave, y'all. Because I'm waiting on that. I'm VR. I want to get immersed like that. And VR, I want that. I'm looking forward to it, but it ain't there yet, man. We ain't fully there yet. Give you some of that open world free roam play. I love that open world free roam play. I'm ready for that pay. Isn't Payday 3? Didn't they say something about Payday being free? Wasn't it Payday or something was just free right now? I forgot which one it is, but Liza P, I checked it out yesterday. I don't know if I'm going to get into Liza P as a soul. What is it? Soul, demon soul type Pinocchio, the story of Pinocchio. But it's more like a, Dark Souls. I forgot what it's called. Who's the developer behind that? Payday 3 is going to be $40. So, okay. Why players are stuck when I press L2? What a smug. I don't know why your player will get stuck when you press L2. Maybe you're holding it too long. It should just be a tap. Souls. Yeah, there you go. Souls type. Yep. I was iffy, but it's better and easier than I thought. Which one you talking about, Ricky Bobby? Liza P. Is he talking about Liza P? Because I'm interested in that one. I was watching Hollow play it, and I said, I don't know. I don't know about that one. Jesus, I'm still debating on Starfield. I am like still so close to making that purchase. There's such mixed reviews on the joint, but everybody says it's a good game, and then everybody says Starfield is a good game, and then there's like, but. I'm like, who's gonna say it's a good game? Final. That's it. Everybody has to put it out there. Like, damn, is this wrong with it? That wrong with it? That wrong? So it leaves me hella confused. All City face when he reads some of the comments. Yeah, folks that get to know me, they be, Frank Daniel been here a minute, so he's getting to know me. What up, Slim? What's good, bro? Like Frank Daniel could probably tell you when I'm about to troll after I read a comment. The wheels start turning. Gutta Tay said, for some reason, when I play multiplayer games, I feel overwhelmed because if you take a break, you miss so much, especially with 2K and Call of Duty with an installment every year. And I kind of feel your vibe on that. I kind of feel your vibe. But what I tell you is that that's part of the struggle. Because if you shake it, which I've done that the last maybe since 2K21, I've been playing different games. All you got to do is trust to shake it. And what I mean by that is just let go of 2K for a second, B. Like, let it go for a second. And trust me, this is not in my best interest to say that to y'all as a 2K content creator. But in regards to gaming and looking at you like fellow gamers, yeah, you can let go of 2K. I've done it. I've done it for the last 3 years. I let go and I'll dip off and play a new game and be gone for a month. And then come back onto 2K and see what's going on. Especially if 2K is if 2K is up to par, then I normally would stay on 2K. But the last 3 years, in my opinion, it hasn't been up to par, so I would dip off. And I just go and try out something new. And there was a lot of failures in the ones that I tried, but there were a lot of good games that I ended up finding. I would love to see gameplay speed up, but I wonder why 2K can't speed the game up. It confuses me why 2K can't speed the game up. When we got games like Call of Duty out there, we're playing with way more people and you're moving way faster and having to do a lot more. I would love to see that happen. I usually leave and come back better. Yeah, that right. Ambidextrous, I appreciate you saying that, saying I usually leave and come back better. I kind of feel the same way. Oftentimes when we take a break, you find that you're pulling from what's considered second. Like you made a bunch of stuff second nature. So you start pulling from your bag. Oftentimes we kind of overwhelm ourselves with trying to do so much on 2K and constantly practicing and needing to see those results and then hitting the lab again. And oftentimes you just had to step back for a day, step back for a week, and you good money. Jay Anderson with the 199 super chat. Appreciate you. Starfield is dope. You're going to enjoy it. That's what Paul Collins said. I appreciate you, Jay Anderson. He said, I'm not letting none go. I'm addicted. Well, I mean, I would have said the same thing 5 years ago. I would have said that's exactly what I would have told you 5 years ago. So I guess I had my time already. I've been playing 2K since the first one came out on Dreamcast. So when you play that long, and I've been haven't hit legend multiple times over. So, I've had my experiences, man. And it looks like 24 is back at it. So this is the year I'll be playing. I haven't watched Hollow play MK1 yet, though. Nah, I haven't seen that one yet. It's almost detoxifying when you leave 2K and play other games, then come back. Perfect. I couldn't have said that better. Aaron Gonzalez, Zero Dawn had me for months. Facts. Zero Dawn had me locked, chokehold. The storyline was just super dope. Yeah, go out there, do yourself a favor, go out there and explore. But let me give you guys fair warning. There's gonna be games now. Along with every game I played, I would go online. So I'll go. This is what I do normally. I go to the PlayStation Store, and then I see what games they got on hand, and I got the game catalog as well. But anyway, I'll go there, and then I'll see what games are hot or what's good, and then I'll have my YouTube up, and then I'll type in the game, see all the reviews. So I spent hours before even deciding to purchase a game, because I know I like a specific type of game. And I've learned that over the last few years because I've purchased so many games that I really didn't like, but I just wanted to kind of give a shot. But when you do find those, it's like, oh man, I was stressing over 2K and this joint is so relaxing. Try out the Yakuza. Yeah, I got the Dragon joint on right now. I got the Judgment, the Lost Judgment. It's on my PlayStation right now. I was just giving it a shot, I think like 2 weeks ago. It was free in the catalog. OG's King Natty, yep. Try horror games and video games like Hollow. Nah, I don't mess with no horror games. So I tried it maybe about a year or two ago, the Resident Evil joint. It ain't up my alley, bro. And I noticed that I don't like being scared without good reason. You know what I'm saying? Like I be already anxious while I'm on the game. So I don't like them extra jump scares or not having a clear path to beat an enemy. I like other aspects of Resident Evil, and I tried live streaming it here, and it was dope when I live streamed. You guys pretty much liked it, seeing my reaction to it, but I ain't with that. I don't know. It's just not me. If you want to appreciate NBA 2K, go play Madden. Well, I tell you, there's a reason why I don't play Madden. There's a reason. NFL 2K was one of the best football games I ever experienced. And that was off of a Madden high. I was playing Madden at that time. And then NFL 2K dropped. And it was like, I ain't going back to Madden. And then NFL 2K disappeared. After you played NFL 2K, it's hard to try to make it back to Madden. Felt so fixed. It didn't feel like you was the one hitting the dude. You know what I mean? Like, and I hear y'all complaints about Madden too. I haven't tried Texas Chainsaw now. No, I'm playing 2K right now. Yeah, no, I'm stuck on 2K24, y'all. I'm playing that joint now. I ain't saying to get off 2K24. Hopefully you guys, if you're new, if you just tuned in, I'm enjoying myself on 2K24. I was even thinking like, man, I don't even want to live stream no more. I don't want to live stream right now. I want to get on the game before I started this live stream. I said, let me just do the live stream, connect with folks before I get on the game, because after I get on the game, time passes. And that's how it used to be for me. Time used to pass. So it feels good to know I'm back in that mode where hours could pass as soon as you hit start on the game, and how you got to start preparing for those hours that pass. Well, any tips for upcoming streamer, Jay Anderson? Well, the main tip that I have for streamers is you got to find a way to create content. Streaming is not the best way to go if you want to develop a following. You have to mix that with something. So you want to bring a following to your stream. That comes from creating content, whatever content is for you, whether that be through TikTok or Twitter posting, whatever that is. Find a way to bring and navigate traffic to your live stream. Live streams, they grow slow. Your audience grows slow. When you make content, you start developing an audience, and that's where you bring your audience to your live stream. 10 to 15 minutes streaming is a hard life without it. Yeah. Let me get a run in with you, bro. Yeah, everybody's welcome to run. We're going to be hosting tryouts this weekend. I mainly run with our All City Lunatics. If you would like to get added to the Lunatics are an exclusive group of verified players within our Discord. If you want to try out, when I run, I send out a message in our exclusive chat for the Lunatics. We'll be hosting tryouts this weekend. Type ! Discord in the live stream. The link will come up. You click the link and join our Discord. Whether you're looking for players to run with, we're over 28,000 members in there. Tons of players to find and run with. Or you need help with badges, builds, or anything in between. Our Discord is just a great place to be, man. Non-toxic, only positive vibes. We don't accept anything less. Don't come in there being on no toxic stuff. You'll get banned ASAP. There's a lot of people who test me on that, and they get banned. And then I receive a Twitter message saying, I don't know what happened. I got banned. Well, you don't know that we record all those bans, and we can see every single one of your messages, B. Stop the nonsense. Just bring it back to gaming, and let's get out there and have some fun. What up, Hoax? All good, man? We just chilling, vibing out. I'm intimidated by your tryouts. I've never played with anyone other than randoms. I don't know how good I really am. Yeah, I don't recommend, if you never done that, Semper, I recommend getting with some folks in Discord first, so they could tell you the do's and don'ts. Our tryouts is for people who have the aptitude already. So we need to understand, like, when we're doing the tryouts for the Lunatics, it's not, you need to have understanding of the 2-3 zone, the rotations on defense, how differently you rotate when you're playing against better teams, understanding player tendencies, offensive spacing, defensive spacing, just complete game awareness. If any of you guys watching are those type of players and you have that understanding, definitely come on out and try out, because we'd love to add you to the Lunatics. And when you get added to the Lunatics, now you know when you get on the game, there's a hella good amount of people that are already running with the same aptitude and IQ as you. And you could just choose from any of them, because they always running. Good vibes. Salute to the All City Lunatics, man. Appreciate y'all and everything y'all do. Signed up for the Magic Draft Tournament. Nice. What time about? I work overnight and I need this. I found some people in your Discord, but there are a lot that are not good. Yep. Yeah, so I'm not sure what time we'll host them. We're probably going to host them a couple times this weekend. But when I send out a message letting you guys know the date and time, I'll send it to everyone, every member of our Discord. You guys will receive a ping on your phone, a notification that's letting you know that I sent you guys a message. What up, Derek? What's good, man? Yeah, just no real basketball. Not going to lie, City. My friends feel they shooting better after they bought the season pass. Oh, don't say that. 'Cause I ain't never going to shoot good. I am just not ever going to shoot good. Yeah, I hope it's not you as well. What position you trying out? I'm just, we try out every single position, yeah. So again, the All City Lunatics is not just, there's over 100 Lunatics right now. Over 100 players on the Lunatics right now. We want to extend that, maybe triple that this year, make it 300 Lunatics. So yeah, we try out all positions. This way, whenever anybody's ready to run at any given time, they have somebody with a high IQ and high aptitude to run with. That's the whole basis for this stuff. It'll be on 5s. It'll be for 5s, yeah. Tryouts will be for 5s. I'm gonna be there, baby. Puerto Rico, arriba. What up, Jose Cruz? What's good, man? Can you watch the tryouts? I think we'll make that happen, because I may be actually watching the tryouts, because I probably won't be on the floor. So we'll get somebody to I'll just be monitoring. We'll get somebody to live stream it, and we'll watch it. So yeah, you guys should be able to watch the tryouts. We'll let you know who's going to be streaming it. We'll get one of the All City team, one of the All City leaders to live stream it. What up, Javier? What's good, bro? Floor setters need to be reachable after they're hitting level 30 and 40 in a season. They are reachable. I don't see no problem with floor setters personally. I know some of us have trouble grinding. I get it. I mean, some people have way more trouble hitting 40. I never had trouble hitting 40 in no season. So that's why I know floor setters are attainable. What up, Montez? What's good, man? Anybody else having an issue where the game crashes in the wreck? My buddy is having this issue and getting bans for quitting. Oh my God, that's such a nightmare, man. Yeah, I don't know what that could be. I mean, we've seen people have it. We've seen people have it out there, but I don't know. The banning for error codes is sickening. I don't know what they do there. Yeah, tryouts are in pro-am. Yeah, yep. We get one person. We'll get the all city team to set up a you guys will be running against current lunatics. So if you're trying out, you'll be running against a good team, and it's not, you don't need to win, but you just need to show you have that aptitude. Bro, what about the rest of us? No money spent. Yeah, so I created for the rest of us, no money spent players. You no money spent players out there. If you're looking for other no money spent players, I created a separate chat in our Discord for no money spent players that you guys could connect, hook up, either exchange gamer tags or share information about your no money spent experience. Just a place for you guys to kind of a designated area for you guys in our Discord. The way you try out is by typing !Discord, click the link and join our Discord. I'll send out a message later on this week to let you guys know the exact date and time we'll be hosting tryouts. What up, TR Galaxy? What's good? I would try out. I've noticed more on defense than offense. I can't even find the rhythm shooting. Yeah, we're going to take that into consideration. In other words, we're not, not hitting your shot is not a big deal per se. Shot selection is what we'll be mainly looking at because a lot of really good players are still missing right now. So we'll be looking primarily at shot selection. Not taking a shot is as bad as shooting a bad shot. So yeah, these are the type of things that we'll be looking at because we could always get you a good shot. You know what I'm saying? When you make it onto the Lunatics, if you show you have the aptitude, you have a ton of players in there that do shoot lights out, and it'll be quick to get you a new shot, and bam, you go from 0 to hero in a day. So timing stability will fix your shot. That's what Boogie CB has said. The difference is that here's the problem with timing stability. If you're looking to increase your timing stability while you're creating your jump shot on 2K, you'll realize that if you go with a high timing stability grade, it usually lowers your shot speed, your release speed. So you got to try to find something that balances that out. And that's the tough part. That's the problem you'll be having. But I agree with you in thinking that timing stability, because we were talking about this the other day, timing stability may help a lot of the folks that are missing their shots consistently now. Maybe you won't get, your timing is more stable, so you won't get nearly as affected by the variables that change the stability of your shot timing. Should try base. Well, I'm using what's the dude's name? JT Thor, Oscar Robertson, and Sadiq Bey. That's the jump shot that I'm using. I'm not shooting amazing, but keep in mind that I've brought my player from a 60 overall out into the rec center, and I've been rocking with him in there in the rec center trying to increase his overall. And currently I am shooting, the last I checked, it was at 25%. So that's like 1 out of every 4 shots as us. Anywhere I've gone into the rec anywhere from a 63 overall to, I think I tried did I go on yesterday? We didn't get to go on yesterday, but the day before to 70, 72, something like that. 4.99 super chat from Semper Reloaded. He said, we need tryouts for no money spent players. We can call them pores. Nah, that's not going down. We've gone through a lot of ebbs and flows in our Discord with the lunatics and the maniacs. And what we've come to find out is that there has to be a clear separation of these folks with higher IQ and higher aptitude. So even some of the players that got on when we were starting out initially, we didn't exactly know how it's gonna be. Over time, we realized that we had to make the trials even more strict. So through all the trial and error last year, we were able to come to a good, solid base level for folks being added to the lunatics. And I think we're going to stay there. Power DF in the building. He said, Pores is crazy. What's good, Power? Gage Peth. Gage Peth. This is his name. I don't know how to say his name. Anyone else feel slow motion dribbling? Seems like after patch, everything has been slow. I haven't gotten on today online, but I will keep an eye on that. I will say this, and there's some that I've learned offline as well. There's these speed boost animations that you need to freaking figure out how to activate. So for instance, when I'm in my career now, I could easily speed boost past the defender that's in front of me. And what I do is I'll hit like left and then diagonal down right. And that'll give me so I'll cross over to the left, diagonal down right will give me this little looping behind the back. After that looping behind the back, you don't immediately go. You let the animation play just a little, and then you right trigger turbo and hit your left stick toward the basket, and he gets this insane speed boost. So the things that have been changing in 2K in recent years was that when you're moving somewhere, you got to move off of your speed boost. Oftentimes, if you want to move faster, I'm saying if you want to feel faster out there. So you go to the lab, what you do is you go to the lab and start practicing how to move out with your speed boost animation. There's a ton of benefits because speed boost gets you a lot of momentum, leading you into either dribble pull up or a better drive, momentum for your drive. But yeah, it's difficult for a lot of folks to understand, especially if you haven't really paid much attention to your dribble combinations. But if you hit the lab, you start seeing how to activate these speed boost animations, then that's going to be the only time you move forward. It'll be out of a speed boost. So you have full momentum going your way. At least that's some of the things that I learned. I don't know about y'all. Turbo right stick diagonal down to ball hand, then boost toward the ball hand. Yes, Blake. So you with it too. You've been seeing it too. Yeah. Yeah, it's facts. This is why we need a my court, man. It's facts, though. I mean, I know we could practice in other areas, but man, a my court is needed. The other day, I was in the Gatorade facility and a homie, which I didn't mind so much, but I was actually trying to zone out and practice. But the homie just came on the court and started shooting with me. I said, "Oh man, I thought I was in private." They said, "Hell nah, ain't nothing private for you no more, homie. You in public." Yeah, I really miss my court as well. What year they do that? The last time I remember a my court, I can't tell you for sure. I can't tell you for sure. I don't really remember the last year that they had it. Next Gen has never had a my court. Next Gen has never had a my court. There you go. They took out the Pro-Am courts. 2K19, yeah, I can't tell you for sure. I was trying to think if it was 2K19 or 20, but then I'm like, damn, I think it was even further back. Bro, high latency players who know their shot can shoot those shots too. 21? Okay, 21 had a mic core? Nah. Yeah, because Next Gen didn't have a mic core. Maybe on current. Blake with the $4.99 super chat said, watch Koza dribble tutorials. Stop sleeping on the tutorial videos. He's got a small guard to 6'8". Yeah, I need to actually see some dribble tutorial videos as well. So because I'm going no money spent, I can't just buy every dribble animation like I normally would and practice between each one. I need to find a set of animations and then budget out how I'm going to purchase those animations and then put them into action. So I'm going to have to watch some videos myself. Yeah. Appreciate you sharing that. Current Gen 21 had it. There you go. Current Gen 21 had it. Super dope. Super dope. Oh, man. I'm looking forward to you guys. Did everybody get the update? Jim the Judge, what up, man? Hopefully everybody got the update. They understand. If you haven't seen what the update was about, I dropped a video. We went over it in the beginning of this live stream. I went through it in detail. And also I dropped a video on it. So you guys are welcome to either rewind the stream or watch the video I dropped a little while ago on the huge update to badge progression. On that note, my G's, we are an hour in. I'm going to get on my 2K grind. I just wanted to connect with y'all, share that update, get y'all feedback. Truly appreciate y'all helping us get to this 100K. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so, man. I'll catch you guys either on the next video or live stream. Have a safe and blessed one, y'all. Easy.